What's up, you bunch of GP? We are here in St. Louis, actually really Eureka, Missouri, just outside of St. Louis, at Six Flags St. Louis. A park I haven't been to since childhood.
When it was known as Six Flags over Mid-America.
Looks like a few things have changed since my childhood, and we're getting attacked by bugs.
This, what is up?
We're gonna kick things off though with a credit that I don't have, because I didn't ride it when I was here as a kid, and one that you haven't gotten yet. The Vekoma MK1200 Custom Looper Ninja. I've heard that they karate chop shell a lot, so we'll yeah, that's a ninja. Oh God.
Yes. We're ready to get chopped.
Let's get some credits. All right, honestly, not the worst.
It was not the worst, which we're saying because we have heard. And I've seen some lists where this is like the worst roller coaster in the world. And I've been on a few worse. So it wasn't good, but it wasn't terrible. We only got the ninja karate chop, what, maybe 2 or 3 times?
2 or 3 times, yeah. The main one I remember was after the double corkscrew, when you straighten back out, it was like, snap!
Yeah, that was the worst one. Like, oh.
Maybe it gets a little too much hate. I mean, it ain't great. We won't be riding it again today, but...
That's a one and done.
Yeah. Credit acquired.
Credit acquired.
Keep it moving. It's just another day in the life for the goddamn boss. It's a good ride. Boss.
Good ride, yeah. One of the best here in the park. Custom Coasters International, CCI. Very big. So I'm sure they call it the boss. It's tall, it's long, it's fast.
I enjoyed it. I said right after the brake run, it wasn't great, but it was good.
Yes.
Would ride again. Would recommend other people that like wooden coasters, especially. It's good. It's got a great layout. It's a beautiful, giant wooden structure.
Very unique layout. My only knock on the coaster is the speed is good. The drops are great. Not much airtime.
I dig it though. I dig it. Would recommend if you've not been. Come on down.
Come on down.
You're on your way to the top with nowhere to stop. Remember to smile for that 80 coaster up here at American Thunder.
Oh look, the lift chain has his own little house he's going into. Look at that, isn't that cute? Oh, got his own little home. American Thunder. Yeah.
GCI Twister, which is what GCI does best.
Yeah.
We got that front row ride first. I think we're gonna go back and do a back, but the row was good. A lot of floater air time.
Yeah.
Like pretty much every hill it touches, even the smallest ones coming out of your seat.
That might give it the edge for me over Boss. You know, really tight turns, nice high banks.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the speed of Boss. It doesn't quite have the intensity of Boss. But for what it lacks there, it makes up for and you're just floating, man. And who doesn't like to float?
Yeah.
All right, after riding in the back,
Yep.
your memory was correct. This is a front row GCI, so keep that in mind when you guys come.
It's a front row. Yep.
It loses a lot of that air in the back.
Definitely front on this. You know, we hit everything you hit, like we said before, floating. This time, we were kind of waiting. I was like, oh, all right, no air.
We do want to shout out the American Thunder ops crew that was working while we were here.
Oh man, these are some of the most friendly and efficient guys we've seen in any Six Flags park. So shout out to Jeremy, shout out to our boy RJ.
What up, RJ? Also, happy birthday, Jeremy, because it's your birthday today.
Right. Really cool guys, really fun crew. Way to go.
I believe the term for this carousel is bombed out and depleted.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go home and put some water in Buck Nasty's mama's dish. Good evening.
So I would say that this is a B&M invert worth mentioning, which, not to say that others aren't, but this one is good. This is a Batman clone that is probably the, oh my God, what was that?
Try again.
All right. Yeah, this is the most intense Batman clone that I can remember being on.
Yeah, like there were moments where my feet were like, I literally felt like someone squeezed my foot, like squeezing my feet.
All the positives, baby, dragging that blood down to the bottom of you.
And the other ones, you know, you get a little tingling and sensation in your feet, so you can tell. But this one, whoa. So
Yeah.
it makes sense now. I've only been to the park once before. The time I came before, they were running Batman backwards. I rode it 3 times in a row, and it's the only time in my life I've ever felt sick or gotten nauseous from a coaster. And I was like, wow, how is it that much more intense just because it's going backwards? Well, it's more intense going forward, too.
Yeah.
Wow. So, who knows? If you like intensity, you're going to love this Batman.
Yeah. Just don't plan on marathoning it, because this thing takes a lot out of you. That's
Right.
for sure.
On to the next one.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
My apartment has many leather-bound books and smells of rich mahogany.
You stay classy, San Diego.
Go f yourself, San Diego.
For the last time, anything you put on that prompter, Burgundy will read.
5 minutes later.
Good Lord. I like to think of myself as fairly durable, but that was Jackhammer City, man. My brain was sloshing around in my skull. The bottom of every drop just shook. My chest, it like feels like I pulled a muscle in my chest. I think you said the same thing on the break run.
Literally the same thing, yeah. Because my hands were up and then we got jackhammered and it was just the way my arm went. I was like, ouch.
Yeah.
My chest.
Was it your left side? It was my left
Yeah.
side, yeah. Oh man, yeah, that was not great.
I always thought that was the third Woody at this park. Always had American Thunder and Boss above that. But I really enjoyed the ride before. I did think it was really good. It was smoother and it is fast. It's fast, it's a simple but cool layout. It goes between the trees and goes around the perimeter of the park basically. That's dropping down now because now it's rough.
I know it's not a bad coaster. It's just in a bad condition right now, I think.
But now if you could picture that smooth, do you think it would be the better of the Woodies?
I still say no. I don't think it's not gonna achieve the airtime of American Thunder, and it's not gonna achieve the intensity of Boss. So I would probably put that third, even trying to imagine it in its best state. Yeah.
Chill out.
It's okay. A little sweat, you never did anything bad to anyone. A little sweat is good for you.
Yeah, take a chill pill. You need to cool off. And other temperature-related puns. Yeah.
Allow me to break the ice.
Wow, we just got frozen, guys.
Yeah, we chilled out.
I love the queue. It is hot as Hades today for those of you watching, and that queue is accurately themed to chill you down.
Texas ride's just a little bit better, but this ride was better than my last time at St. Louis. It was kind of rattling last time I was here, so it rode pretty well today, and that's a solid ride, you know. Good backwards launch, little inversion, high bank turn, and then into a very tall vertical spike. And then you do it all the other way around.
It's intense, it's fun. Kids really will dig the whole launch factor from the station house. That's always just that's a wow moment.
You guys look a little nervous. You should chill out.
Whoa, do you see how fast it just flew out of the, it does take off pretty fast. It's a cool effect. And it builds up anticipation while you're in line, like, oh, we're about to get on it. We're about to do that launch. Yeah. It's cool. It's cool.
Icy freeze, winter ice. Ice freeze, winter, winter. Freeze, cold.
So that about wraps up our day in St. Louis at Six Flags. I enjoyed it, you know. It's one of only 3 Six Flags parks that were built and opened as a Six Flags, including Texas, which was the original, and over Georgia, our home park. So this is the trifecta of the OG Six Flags parks. All the other ones were acquisitions. Got all the credits, so all's right in the universe.
Success.
And all things considered, I feel like the ops are doing a pretty good job today, and no rides had major downtime of any sort.
And it was a light day. I mean, we're here on a Monday, so didn't have to really face any crowds or long lines, but we did have to face the heat. If you can't tell by how I've looked through this whole freaking video. But we will say, yeah, there's little to no shade in this park.
Yeah.
Very wide open midways that are often made of black asphalt. So it's just
You're getting it from both angles. It's just like
reflecting
radiating
from top and bottom. It's
Yeah.
like, oh my lord. So be prepared for that. If it's a hot day, be ready, you know.
And if you've never been to the Midwest before, just know it does get hot in the summer here, quite hot. But thanks for joining us on this adventure. And please like, subscribe, drop a comment. We appreciate each and every one of you. Look forward to seeing you in the parks. But for today and for now, for GP Coasters, I'm Jimmy.
And Gooch.
And we are out of here.